Alpha, Arsenal, Manchester United at home. We have lost by 3-2. And I've been seeing a lot of things online. People are actually talking about, Arteta's stats, the way he has arranged the team, amongst other things. And you yourself, you don't even allow me to rest on WhatsApp. You have sent me several things on WhatsApp asking or questioning Ateta's tactics, substitution, and everything like that. So I have you here today so that we can unpack what happened at the Arsenal Manchester United match.
I mean, for what I watch, I think Ateta gets it wrong on Sunday because I think Michael Carey came out with a very nice tactics. To me, from what I watch, Michael Carey came out to just high press our midfield because he knows the tactics start from the midfield. If you watch it closely, we made the most mistake in the midfield. Anytime we're able to go to the front, anytime we're able to attack, it is very useful. It's either we gain a corner kick or the keeper has a big save. But the attack is not that fluent. Once the ball gets to Martin Zubimendi, they rush him. They rush him a lot. And from what I see Michael Carrick has already caught Ateta's attention. Like he knows what he wants to come and play, and he's ready to tackle it. I was expecting him to change the tactics.
That is Mikel
Mikel
Arteta.
Arteta, I was expecting him to change the tactics, but rather for him to change the tactics, he improved the tactics with. To me, I would say he improved the tactics with. I don't think the players he brought in should be the player he should have brought into my own knowledge. From what I see, Zubimendi is out of the game ever since he made that big mistake.
But it was almost the end of the first half that Zubimendi made that mistake. And I think immediately they started the second half. Arteta removed Zubimendi and brought in Merino,
No, no,
changed four people or so
we've already
in the
they
match.
scored the second goal. Even from the second half, Zubimendi was not himself yet. That I'll count that as inexperience because things like that happen in football. As an experienced player, you have to move on, face what you are playing. But I think he's too eager to let Arsenal score the second goal for him to just calm down. If you check well, the goal Dogu scored, he should have marked Dogu well.
No, I don't even think Dogu is the only problem. That day, what I see is that I think our players were just off. They did not play very well.
So what I
Why I
see,
say so is because see Kunya's goal, for example, now the midfield was open. They gave Kunya too many space, so much space that he was even able to shoot, and they had to score. So I was really, really very angry. I was devastated. I was unhappy. I was like, how can you give Kunya this too much space? Was it Saliba or who? They just left him and he shot the ball and they scored.
so I want you to understand something. Where did Koya gain the ball from?
I can't even remember. I think
From
it
the
was from,
midfield.
yes.
That's where they want to play from. So they knows once when one of Arsenal player get the ball, the second player has to go and space himself to get the pass.
You see,
Once the space is
okay.
short, once the player has gone, they have a free space for a player to be there. Man United is not playing from the angles. If you watch closely,
They're not
they
playing.
are now playing from the wings. They are playing from the midfield. If you check, the goals came from the midfield. The mistake came from the midfield. They are not. Dogu, what can Dogu do? He cannot pass. He cannot dribble. He can't do anything. All he was there to do is to block Yuri Timber from attacking, from supporting
Saka.
Saka, and that was he did the job very nicely.
For me,
So
honestly, I don't think Ateta got it wrong. I think the players did not just deliver on that day.
okay,
For me,
are we
I
going
think
to
I think
blame?
the players did not just deliver. And why I say so is Odegaard was out through that day. Declan Rice did not play well, even though Declan Rice has played well mostly this season. Zubimendi errors. Saliba and Gabriel at the back, they look confused that day. So that day was just more or less like a
Should,
day that yes now
should we blame 11
because
players?
the team did not play very well that
Why?
day.
Whose fault is that?
Even when Eze came in, Eze looked still
Sorry,
very
sorry.
unsure.
The team is not playing very well. 11 players are not playing very well. Whose fault is it?
You can't blame the manager every time.
You
You
said
can't.
the team.
You know
Wait,
why? You know why I
wait.
say. You know why I say you can't blame the manager. Why I say you can't blame the manager is because Mikel Arteta at the right time, for me, has done the substitutions that I think he needed to do. When he saw that they were not playing well, he brought in Eze. Odegaard was not playing well. He brought in Merino. He removed Zubimendi. You get what I'm saying? So fine, Manchester United that day played very well. They were able to outshine us, which is very, very painful. But then, personally, I think Arteta did the things that he needed to do.
Let's do the math. We have 11 players in the first half. 11 players in the first half.
Yes.
Let's say the 11 players are not playing well. Our coach was looking at the match and says, okay, these are the problem we have. He brought in another 4 or 5 players. So let's say we have 16 players that played against Manchester United, Arsenal versus Manchester United. So you're not telling me 16 players are bad.
I'm not saying 16 players are bad. I'm only saying that day was a day that
If
was
you want
never.
to blame, if you are blaming the whole team, that means the tactics the coach bring in fuck them up. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes for a title challenging club, you don't stick on one pattern. We are playing the same pattern from first half to second half. And Michael Carrick never let his player relent on the high press. To me, I was thinking, okay, fine. It's not a bad thing for you to be scared of other things.
Okay, let's say for example.
If you are defensive,
Hmm?
knowing fully well that man is having a better day than we do, let's just defend this 2-2 and let it go. It's still manageable, like it's still 1 point. But we want to win. We are ready to win. Knowing fully well, we are not playing well at all. From Zubimendi, who was I don't know. I give credit to Michael Carrick. I won't lie to you.
Let's give credit to Michael Carey for the fact that
And another because he won.
maybe he had.
There are some matches you can win and you still praise the opponent coach like guy, you tried. There are some matches. But when you win in a very good tactics, like you're able to anchor your opponents. You're able to just hold your opponents down. It's like lead beating Man City, and we're able to just outplay them and beat them nicely. You have to give the credit to them all. So I give credit to Michael Carrick. Number one, he did not have anything to lose. Even if he lost this match, he's still the coach. He never had anything to lose. But there are sometimes as a coach, you need to be scared of your opponents. I can see myself that match against United is a lose from the beginning because the pressing was much. And I was expecting
But
Arteta
no, but
to.
we had the ball for the first 20 minutes. We had the ball for the first 20 minutes. We dominated. As a matter of fact, I think we scored our first goal in 2017 or how many minutes?
And they replied like
They
3
equalized,
minutes
right?
later or 4 minutes.
Yes, they equalized, but then
Our goal was just lucky.
how can our goal be low?
Thank you.
How can our goal be low? We had a corner. Was it a corner, right?
It wasn't the corner.
What was it?
It was
A
a
set
pass from
piece.
it was a pass from Saka to Odegard, who
Yes.
tried to play short. I would call it a miskick and
Okay.
actually
Yeah.
touch us and deflect by
Yes.
Lisandro Martinez
Yes.
to the box. Before then, there are different.
No, 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 no. Was that the
We
first
can.
goal or the second goal
That
that
was the first goal. They said the second goal was just playing out of the line, the corner kick that was played out of the line. So from what we see, there's this thing people misunderstood. You can have the ball possession doesn't mean you outplayed your opponents.
But we had the ball possession for only
Though
20
that
minutes.
doesn't mean you outplayed them. This is how you know you outplayed your opponents. You can have the ball possession. Playing from the back, they are counting the ball for you. You can play if you play 20 times from the back, your ball possession is reading. How many shots did their keeper save? How many on target do we have? How many off target do we have? How do we press them? Okay, you said we play them out, right? I accept. Don't they play us back?
They did. That is exactly why we're having this conversation
You think you think
because
you
we
think
played in such a way
you
that
think you will outplay them because we have the ball possession?
no. What I'm saying is we played for the first 20 minutes, and immediately after we got the goal, I can't remember what time in
The first
particular
20
we got,
minutes,
but immediately
the
we got the
first
goal,
20
we
minutes,
actually stopped pressing. It was as if I don't know, maybe it was Mikel Arteta that told them that maybe they needed to change to a defensive format.
The
Then we stopped attacking. We stopped playing
the
forward,
first 20 minutes they had their own corners too.
but we dominated.
You are still looking at the ball possession.
No, I'm not looking at the bubble. I'm looking at the fact that
We dominated,
I'm
but
looking at the fact that
we
when we
let me agree. Let
dominated,
me agree.
when we dominated, we got a goal
Let me agree. We dominated. How many shots on target do we have?
at the end of the day.
First 20 minutes.
First 20 minutes. No. We had first 20 minutes. I can't remember, but I think we had a letter percentage of
Let's say two.
possession
The second was the goal.
against Manchester
Yes,
United.
the first one was Zubimendi's nod in which their keeper punched out.
Yes.
The second
So
one was
so
the goal.
so
How many ball shot aside did they have as
no.
well?
So this you are saying now. You want to lead me to the conversation that me personally I call it agenda against Arsenal. And it is the fact that they are saying that we are not scoring enough goals. Not that we are not scoring enough goals. The thing is that our players are not scoring goals. They listed Saka, they listed Yokores, they listed Martinelli, they listed who else again? They listed about four players, Madueke
Madueke,
and
Trossard,
Tross
Gyökeres,
Trossard.
Martinelli, and Saka.
So me, I have a problem with that, and I'm going to attach it to the screen so that people can see what it is I'm talking about. That thing for me looks biased. Let me see it on your phone. Let me unlock your phone. Let me see that thing on your phone. Because that thing for me looks very much like something that is crafted and targeted towards us now. Because as you can see, I'm going to show you guys now. So as you can see on the screen, they are saying that Bukayo Saka has 0 goals in 13 matches. That is in all competitions. In all competitions, that is the keyword. Then Martinelli has 0 goals in last 13 Premier League matches. Last 13 Premier League matches. So Gyökeres, they say has 0 goals, non-penalty last 11 matches. Then Madueke has 0 goals. I think this one is even in all competition in 25 Premier League matches. Then 1 goal for Trossard in the last 11, in all competition. So why I have a problem with this, just like the way I told you before we started this video, is that how can they do in all matches for Saka and the rest they are not doing in all matches for them? Because Martinelli has scored in the Champions League. Gyökeres has scored goals. And why exactly are they not counting the penalties? Is it not part of goals? That's that. Also, Madueke, right? I remember I scored, I think, in the Carabao Cup or in the FA Cup. I can't remember which one. Then, more importantly, Trossard has also scored goals in the Champions League. So, and for Trossard, they are now writing just in the last 11 halves, that is in all competitions. So now, what I want to ask you is, why exactly does this matter? Why is this a big deal? Why are we having this conversation around the goals that we're having? And if you look at it at the end of the day, we have the goal difference between us and Manchester City is just about one or two. I think you're on 24, they're on 26. The goal difference that we
Yeah,
have.
first I will address it this way. If you're having this kind of stats,
Yes.
if this kind of stat is happening to our attack, that means we are struggling. And I'll give you a reason why. Because a title contender team needs their attack needs to be very fluent.
Mhm.
They need to be very fluent by scoring goals, creating chances. So from these stats we are saying, that means we are struggling in the EPL.
Okay, let me ask you a very simple question. By scoring goals and to be honest, I know we are not scoring. I know that we are not scoring. I know that our attackers are not particularly scoring, but the team as a whole is finding a way to score goals. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Sure.
I know our attackers, maybe Gyökeres, maybe everybody is fixated on Gyökeres must score. Gyökeres has to score. I know Gyökeres might not be
Do you
scoring,
know the funnest part? Do you know the
but
funnest
the
part?
whole team is delivering
Do you
on
know the
scoring
funnest part?
goals,
Do you know the funnest part?
whichever way, however.
I'm not even baffling about Gyökeres. I'm not even bothered about Gyökeres. I'm bothered about Bukayo Saka. We Arsenal fan are the one killing that guy right now. I will say so.
Also,
Okay. Before Gyökeres, Saka is playing well, giving us goals and assists for the last 5 years. Saka contributed, let's say, The least he did, he has done in Arsenal since 5 years is, let's say, 15 goals and assists, let's say 20 goals and assists. But now we had a proper striker. We are now battling Saka to play to the striker, knowing fully well the striker is not positioning himself well. Before Gokres came to Arsenal, I said this guy is not. I'm not really his fan. Seriously. Before Gokres came to Arsenal, I said this guy is not what Arsenal need. I said I prefer Sesko. I have my reasons. From I watched Sporting Arsenal against, that was in Champions League last season, if I'm not mistaken. Last season.
Mhm.
I see Gokres is not a player who knows how to maneuver himself out of defenders. He just like to get the ball from defenders, use his power, and use the pace to create chance for himself to score. That is not
Yeah,
Arsenal pattern.
that's the style of play.
That's his own style of play.
Yes.
Or that is not how Arsenal plays.
So when you are talking about
No, I'm coming.
okay.
The way Arsenal plays, Arsenal has already, as a striker, Arsenal has already given you everything you want. All you need
If
is
you are
to just
talking about
know how to place
if you are
yourself
talking
well.
about Arsenal has given you everything you need, we have seen several times this season, and particularly in Arsenal Manchester United, that I saw Odegard never passing to, okay, Gyökeres is not playing. Gyökeres is not starting that particular match, but in previous matches, Odegaard really passed to anybody. Gyökeres, he passes all of his pass to Saka, picks the ball, pass to Saka, picks the ball, pass to Saka. Before we started this video, I know you already told me that, he's right-footed. I mean, he's left-footed.
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka is left-footed. Me, as a playmaker, that you are number 10 and you are our captain, I think one of the things that you need to do is that anywhere you have to play the ball there, look up and give whoever you have to give the ball.
Okay,
Not that you should be giving Bukayo Saka. So how exactly do you expect your current to deliver on
let's
that?
enlighten ourselves. Firstly, I'll correct something. For like 5 years, Odegaard has never had an assist than Bukayo Saka in 5 years. That is the first one. He never had an assist than Bukayo Saka. That is it. The second thing is Odegaard playing to Saka alone is still Mikel Arteta tactics, because we are looking at the informations. We have 4-3-3. Mikel has not. I haven't seen him use 4-2-3-1. If he's using 4-2-3-1, definitely Martin Odegaard is going to be in the middle, while Saka is going to be at the left, at the right, Martinelli at the left, or Trossard at the left. That means Gyökeres will be in the center. So if Odegaard is in the middle of Saka and Martin, definitely he was asked to spread the ball around himself, which he did against Porto in the Champions League two seasons ago. Before we score our first goal to equalize Porto, he's the one that passed to Trossard, and he was at the left side. Yes, he was at the left side. He's in the middle. So from being in the middle, he knows his duty is to pass across the attack. But if Odegaard is at the left center, is it the right? I think the right center where Saka is.
Yes.
His duty is to fed Saka.
No.
Wait. Let me correct. Let me. I'm trying to chip in something.
First things first. This person you are saying is our captain.
Wait.
Right? He has the armband, and as a captain, there are some responsibilities. And as a matter of fact, as the leader on the pitch, you should be looking for other means to do some things. To be honest, if something is not working, Odegaard is not a small player. Odegaard has one time played at Real Madrid. Even though he didn't break into the first team, right? He has one time played at Real Madrid, so he has experience. He has been Arsenal captain now since about 3 or 4 years. So most important thing that we are talking about is that Odegaard should always find a way, because we have become very unpredictable. You and I know that anytime we have a match now, everybody expects that Odegaard picks the ball, give it to Saka.
But wait, let me ask you one question. Let me ask you one question.
Saka is ineffective.
Let me ask you.
Become very, very.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. This pattern you guys are complaining about now, he has played it for 4 years now.
See, he has.
You haven't let me land. Wait.
No. This is the worst of Odegard. You know now. You and I both know now.
This is not the worst.
There was a particular time There was a particular time when we had Odegaard. Odegaard was always looking forward to whoever was available.
When was that?
There was a time Odegaard was literally passing to Martinelli.
That was when we have Guendouzi and Granit
No,
Xhaka.
no. There was a time Odegaard was
I'm a
passing,
very detailed
was
guy.
passing, was passing to
Let
Martinelli.
me give
There was
you
a time
this.
he
Let
was
me
at the
give
same
you
time
this.
passing
Let me
to.
give you this. We changed our midfield information in 2022-23. We changed it to Granit Xhaka, Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard.
Yes.
Oh, I'm coming.
Yes.
And Granit Xhaka fed Martinelli more.
Yes, I've told you this
Wait,
before now.
let me land.
That Martinelli
Wait,
was defensive.
wait. This is where you understand the information. He did not instruct Granit Xhaka to fed Bukayo Saka unless if it is necessary on the pitch. Wait, let me land. Wait, you will come in. Martinelli and Granit Xhaka and Martinelli, you have the flow to yourself. You have the ball to yourself. Make something happen from that side.
Yes.
Odegaard and Saka make something happen from this side. Thomas Partey, make sure the two has the ball. This is the connection. Thomas Partey has to connect with Odegard and Granit Xhaka, which Zubimendi has to connect with Odegard and Declan Rice. Two of them now. Wait. I want to prove to you. I want to prove to you. I want to prove to you.
Okay, does it look
it
like
is Mikel Arteta's information?
Does it look like in the last 3 or 4 years? Does it look like Odegaard in particular as our captain? Does it look like there is any improvement? Does it look like he's improving on his game? Does it honestly look like so?
To me, I would say Odegaard is still stagnant. He's still the same Odegaard.
That is exactly. Odegaard has suddenly become non-creative, and I don't think it's Mikel Arteta's problem.
He should change the information. Then let's see Odegaard in the midfield. Let's see him as a normal proper 10. The wing is playing is like he was told to play to.
Who is our ball carrier?
Boca is Declan Rice.
Okay. So then who receives the ball to give into the box and all of that? Is it not Odegaard?
Who played what?
Who receives the ball in the midfield to give
it's whoever? Declan Rice.
Okay, so what then does Odegaard do?
Odegaard will support Martin Zubimendi if he's choked.
So are you telling me Odegaard is playing? Are you telling me Odegaard is playing as a supporting four? Is he playing as a supporting four?
The supporting four is Declan Rice.
Wait.
I'm with you. The supporting four is Declan Rice based on his strength. Everybody has a strength. Based on his strength to move in, move out, very versatile and everything. He's want to receive the ball. Once he receives the ball.
Who is the last man before the defenders?
Zubimendi,
right? Yeah. So after Zubimendi, we have Declan Rice. Then we have Odegaard.
Yes.
Okay. So Declan Rice most of the time will be on this side.
Yeah.
Odegaard will be on this side.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So Odegaard picks up the ball. Sometimes dribble and comes to the midfield. Then go back and pass to Saka. That's what I'm telling you.
Dribble and
hold on to the ball. Odegaard.
Okay,
start rolling on the ball. Roll. Pass to Saka.
When last did you say
Wait now. If Saka is not available, he pass to the back.
Wait,
you have not seen that.
When last did you say
he will never pass to anybody that's free on the other hand.
When last did you see Martin Odegaard in the midfield?
This past weekend.
Where was he in the midfield?
He was in the midfield.
Martin Odegaard has never stayed in the middle of the pitch.
Martin Odegaard
see, Martin Odegaard is not a player who knows how to long the ball. He's a short pass player.
Then he's not improving. He's not improving.
He's not all 10 and will long the ball now.
What exactly are we now saying?
What I'm saying is,
what exactly are we
they are playing through Mikel Arteta's tactics.
Now as a 10, Bruno Fernandes in 10. For example, in that Arsenal setting, what do you think he's going to be doing?
10 as what 10? Is he right 10, left 10 or mid 10?
Does it matter if it's right 10, left 10 or whatever?
It matters because it depends. Wait, this is simple. When they asked Bruno Fernandes to play as the 8, was he effective?
Bruno's natural.
Was he effective?
Is Odegaard playing his?
I'm still asking. Well, wait. Was he effective?
Bruno. So does Bruno?
Do you know
Bruno
when before?
Bruno is right-footed.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Does he always pass to someone on the right, or Bruno looks up and pass to anybody that's available?
He packs to available anybody that's available.
So what are we saying? Does he not play as a 10?
Should I give you the reason?
Does he not play as a
Should
10?
I give you the reason?
What is the reason?
Have you ever seen Bruno play where Odegaard played and played well? Bruno
Is
played.
Odegaard,
Wait,
is Odegaard
wait,
playing as
wait.
our 10?
Bruno played as a natural 10 that has double four at his back.
So what does
Odegaard play as a flank 10, like a person who has to play to one person and create out from this angle.
You are making so much excuse for Odegard, but you are not accepting the fact that Odegard is not improving.
I did not say that Odegaard is improving. I said before we can condemn Odegaard finally, we need to change the statistics. We need to change this position to number 10. The mid, the guy who is seeing the post this way, not seeing the side. Who is seeing the post this way, like connection to the.
So you're asking for Eucharist to create spaces for himself.
Yeah, sure.
For passes.
Yeah.
But we are not asking our creative midfielder to find space.
You will ask your coach to bring him back to a natural thing and make him have double four at his back so that if anything happens, nothing will happen to him.
Double four? What do you have in double four? We have.
If Man U is playing now,
we have Zubimendi.
If Man U is playing now, Bruno Fernandes is looking at his back and saying Casemiro and Kobe Mino.
If Arsenal is playing, Declan Rice is looking at his back and saying Declan Rice and Zubimendi.
He's seeing Declan Rice by his side.
And
Zubimendi by his side too. It's different. It's different. You can bring out the information.
What I'm telling you.
What I'm saying is, I will not condemn Martin Odegaard presently because I know Martin Odegaard is a very good player. He plays. You were complaining he passed more to Saka. Do you know how much effort will it take to pass to him?
That is why he's a 10.
Not all 10 can flip the ball off.
Then he's not improving on his game as the captain of our team for
the last year. How do you want him to flip the ball off?
How does Bruno do it? Because
he's in the middle.
So what exactly happened?
Odegaard is not in the middle, he's in the side, by the side, sorry.
See, Odegaard has a 10 for me, right? If you have to go to wherever you have to go, make something happen. That is why we have players that make special moments. Last season, was it last season or I think it was last season? Special moment was created by Arsenal, Manchester United. I can't remember what was at home. Bruno Fernandes free kick. Do you remember that match?
Yeah.
That he scored against Arsenal.
Sure.
The free kick.
Yeah.
Some players are meant to create special moments, especially when there is a lot on your shoulder.
Okay.
Odegard, regardless of wherever you are positioned on the field,
why is he the one to produce the special moment?
Because he's our captain.
So was Henry our captain when he was giving us the special moment 2003 and 2004?
See, Henry was not our captain, but
so why can't we?
But our captain, talk about our captain then. Was our captain not delivering?
Was he the one giving us the special moment?
Was our captain or who was the captain?
Was our captain not